Right, so welcome to the Ministry and this 2000 point game of Warhammer 40,000 8th edition. Chapter approved 2019 has now landed, so we've seen some points reductions across the board for some armies. We're going to take advantage of that today. Andy's back on, well, first time on the channel actually. I played Andy before though, and he wanted to practice an ITC game with his Drukhari. So we decided since it's near Christmas we'd have an elf off, so there's some naughty elves versus some good elves, depending on which side of the fence you sit I suppose. So with that we'll go over my list while Andy's just waiting to get his stuff set up. And like I said, I think this comes in 2,000 points on the nose now, Craftworld Eldar. So we've got a dual battalion and a spearhead, or whichever you want to do, and the heavy one could be either or. So anyway, we'll go, got the Autarch there on the bike with a lance. A few additions now, because obviously some have been shifted into the legend section. So you can't have a Banshee mask and stuff anymore unless he's a legend. And as he wanted to practice ITC, I didn't think would be using legend units, so I'm going to make him the Warlord. I'm going to give him the Phoenix Gem, and I'm also going to give him the Warlord traits and can't be overwatched. So not necessarily something I want to throw him in there and get him killed straight away, but gives him a bit of versatility. We've got a second HQ of a Warlock who's got Protect and Jinx. The two HQs for the other battalion, or a Farseer there with Smite, Doom and Guide, and another Warlock with Protect and Jinx again, just double up on it to make sure. For the troops units, we've got 5 units of Dire Avengers, all the same, 5 in each, and the Exarch has got 2 blades, and I've replaced his Plower with, the name escapes me now, it's the one that makes his shots AP -3, so I just found after playing that in one game was pretty good, so I'm going to keep that one. And we've got a unit of Rangers, as you can see over there, 5 stock. Now what I did find interesting with Chapter Approved is some of the vehicles now look viable-ish, so I'm going to give them a try out. So we took, there's a dedicated transport there as well as the Wave Serpent, which has got a twin bright lance showing catapults. All the vehicles have got the crystal targeting matrix, just because of points. So we've got a fast attack unit down here, we've got the Shining Spears. Oh, I've got a coffee delivery, thank you very much. Got some Shining Spears, and the Exarch's got the Lance upgrade, and I've changed his stat to give him the +1 charge. Just thought I'd try it out, you know, if they can drop in, make an 8-inch instead of a 9-inch charge, a bit of versatility, that kind of stuff again. We've gone for 2 Falcons, so these guys are going to be, they're not totally WYSIWYG because I've had to dust these off, but these guys have got the shooting catapults, twin shooting catapults, and star cannons, and obviously the pulse lasers, so a bit of strength 8 in there, get some good. We've got 2 Hornets. These can come in units of 3 now I think, but I'm going to take them as 2 separate units, why not. They've also got star cannons. I was debating pulse lasers for them, but didn't have the points. We've got a Night Spinner, again crystal targeting matrix because of points. He could be useful in ITC because he's got the ignore line of sight, that kind of stuff. And we've got the Crimson Hunter Exarch there. I know he's gone up in points, but I still think he's worth a take. It might not be in this game, we'll see. But I am upgrading his to be Hawkeye, I think it's called, the new strat, so he ignores the movement penalties for his heavy weapons. So we'll give that a try out. And then, oh, how can I forget the Dark Reapers, unit of 10 Dark Reapers there. The Exarch's got the Tempest Launcher, and I'm giving him the reroll amount of shots for the Tempest Launcher for his Exarch ability rather than the reroll ones. And that's it. The Craftworld, I'm going to try a new one, a new combo. You know, toying around with a few ideas to see if we can make it work. So I'm used to playing the Autarch. I still think that will probably be the best for these guys. You know, keep them at bay the first couple of turns until you get in a position, then you can strike, that kind of stuff. But my thing's behind it now is the Marine meta's pretty good. -1, -2. They've got a Chapter Master in there, they'll still be smashing stuff out. I know I'm not fighting Marines today, but that's not how I built the list. I just built it as a sort of generic, I want to try this list out. So we're going to go for the, I think it's called Master Craftsman or Expert Crafters. So it's basically a little bit like Salamanders. When they shoot at the Overwatch, they get a reroll a failed hit and a failed wound, which is pretty good. And the other one, I totally forgot what I did, I'll check my list. Masterful Shots was the other one, so they all ignore cover, which could be a nice thing, we'll see. I don't know if it's the best sort of combo, because there's obviously the increased shuriken range and stuff, which would be quite good. But I think if you're going to go that route, you build on it, you take a lot of shuriken and heavy shuriken and all that kind of stuff. And I haven't really done that. It would be fantastic on these guys, but 18 inches is normally good enough for them, because they can advance and shoot as well. So it's pretty good. So that's my army. I think it was 4 points under. 3 points under. 1997 that comes in at. There was nowhere really to sneak in an extra couple of points. So big gut, this guy loses the options of all his options to quite like kitting him out without making him the warlords. He can go slamming in, but we'll see how it pans out today anyway against the Drukhari. We'll let you talk to him.
Right, so we're gonna.
One second, I'm just going to point out on mine, I was cheating you, Andy, because I didn't have a dual battalion and whatever else. I just had a dual battalion because I didn't have the 5th character.
Right.
I ditched it. So here's the Drukhari, the dirty Drukhari, 2,000 points on the nose, or close.
1,999.
Oh, 2 points above me, so you've won. So
a custom cult.
Yes,
time,
very nice.
Which is Berserk Fugu for the witches.
Yes.
Exploding 6s.
Yeah.
And the test of skill, which is +1 to wound against monsters and vehicles.
Yeah. Which is actually pretty good. We didn't know each other's lists, did we?
No,
so
we didn't.
You didn't know I was taking lots of vehicles this time and stuff.
So Drazar and a Succubus in that battalion. They're HQ. We've got 3 units of witches.
Yeah.
They all have the shard net.
Yeah.
Although there's only one model with them.
That's fine, that's fine. You just got a load of new stuff, so we've got to let you off. We've been trying to get them pinned up. There's 2 Void Ravens.
2 Void Ravens. Imagine it.
Exactly. Someone's turned up who hasn't turned up yet with his other Void Raven. So there is 2.
They both got Void Lancers on them and missiles.
Yeah.
We've got 2 Raiders in that battalion.
Yeah.
Which they both got Dark Lancers on them.
Yeah.
So they can carry 10 man each, as you know. The patrol detachment is the Coven. We've got the Homunculus here. He's got the Diabolical Soothsayer trait and the Vexator Mask, which is standard, negates Overwatch.
Yeah.
Unit of 10 racks with 2 Ossifactors in, so they've got 2 guns in for a change. 2 units of 3 Grotesques.
Very, very nasty.
Yep, that's the patrol. The Spearhead detachment is the standard Drukhari 3 Ravagers, all with disintegrator cannons.
Yeah, very good.
We've got the Archon down here. He has standard Black Horse, Labyrinthine Cunning, Rate of the Living Muse. 2 units of 5 Mandrakes.
Yeah.
And all 3 Venoms are in that.
Same one as well.
Yeah,
very nice.
They're bog standard. Nothing special about them.
Cool. 1997, just for the ITC, I'll point out, we've pretty much took, well, we have took the same cards, Big Game Hunter, Recon Engineers.
Yeah.
If people don't know what those are, Big Game Hunters kill a vehicle, basically get an extra point. Recons have a unit in every table quarter, and Engineers have a couple of units that don't do out near an objective, basically. That's basically what it is.
From round 2 though.
Yeah, so you give up that in round 1, but the idea is you hide a unit or 2, to sort of sit back and sort of clock your points up for the rest of the game. So I'll be rocking 13 command points for mine. I think you'll be on 8, 9 or something on you?
Maybe 8.
What did you say? Well, you've got a battalion and your battle force, that's 8.
Yeah.
And the spearhead's 9, so you're on 9.
7 because I've spent a couple.
And you spent a couple pre-game, yeah. I'm going to not spend any pre-game. I'm going to keep it as it is, just to try and use some strats and stuff for a change. The club at Rusted here where we're playing the night have set this up for you. So ITC-esque. There might be bits that are not necessarily, like as it should be, like the rune over the side, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to hinder. It's a practice game. It's not set on. So we've got the score sheet ready. Precious Cargo was mission 5 you wanted to practice, which is the 4 objectives, which are like 12 inches up, 18 inches in. Basically, we'll nominate one each as our key objective, don't we? And then the bonus for the mission is if I control yours, you control mine, you get a bonus point.
Indeed.
So that should be pretty good. So I think the deployment's random, if I remember rightly, from the event day. So we'll roll up for that, we'll get the army set down, we'll come back. Right, the armies are down. Priority objectives, we'll just point out, mine move back this way a little bit. So the Eldar will be choosing whether they want to go first or second because we set up first. Paid a point to put the Shining Spears in the war. Yep. And the Rangers have decided to drop in later on. And he's got a shitload of stuff in transports, basically. If it can ride in a cab, it's in a cab. And the Mandrakes are obviously held in reserve as well. So with that, you know what? I am going to choose to go first because I think it'll be helpful. So do you want to try and seize the initiative?
Silly not.
So basically, as he's rolling, we'll get it live. ITC, the basics of ITC, forward cards, if anyone doesn't know. You get a point for killing the unit, and a point if you kill more than your opponent at the end of the battle round. You get a point for holding an objective, and a point if you held more objectives than your opponent at the end of the
And of course, I'm going to use me Neo dice.
Neo dice, yeah.
Just to see. Come on, Ricky.
I was going to say, Ricky,
Take it back. I won't be money back.
Right, so we're going to Eldar turn 1.
Should have used my SummerSlam dice.
Should have used the SummerSlam most recent. What we'll do, we might skip over the psychic phase and stuff because obviously a lot of damaging powers aren't going to be in effect. It's going to be more buffing ones and stuff. We'll come back with a bit of a review. So the Eldar have pushed out. This little guy skimmed up here, as has the Flyer, the Wave Serpent, the Reaper's got out, and the Exarch, the Farseer and the Warlock. We skipped into the psychic phase. We've done a bit of guide on the Reapers, protect on the Reapers. This little thing skimmed over here, and these two Hornets have got views on the various spinners around there. And the Autarchs just moved up to give a bit of support, really, a bit of reroll one. So we're going to start off the shooting phase. You know what? I'm going to start with this guy. Okay, he's got his wound markers ready. It's a bit noisy in here, so what I'm going to do, we'll roll the dice and we'll maybe catch it all on. So this guy's got his 2 star cannons. See, I'm tempted to start on that side and then see if I can strip wounds off this. But yeah, we'll go all guns into this guy. So the 2 pulse lasers, so he hits on 2s and he ignores the heavy penalty. Did I give him the upgrade? You know what? I think I give him the CP where you can have the 2 powers. So he rerolls 1s. No, I didn't because he can reroll a hit with the chapter tactics. Yeah, that's why I didn't. So he's got 2 hits. You're -1 hit on you, the Flyer. So I'll reroll one of the hit dice. So he's got 1 hit. It's strength 8. It does wound from the pulse laser, so it's -3.
That'll be a save.
6. Right, we've got the star cannons. So they all hit. -1 V3s. He's T6, isn't he?
Yep.
T6, and this guy can reroll failed wounds anyway, and a failed wound because you got fly. Oh, they all wound. 4 at -3. So 4, is it 5 up in guns?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You've rolled 5 dice. Call it 2, because you got 2 and 1.
Right.
Yeah, so you save 2, 2d3 damage. Oh, 6. It's the big 6. He's got his feel no pain to do. What we're going to do as well, this guy's going to go in because he's got pulse lasers and he's got a star cannon and twin shuriken. They're all within range of that, so he's going to go in and try and knock this Flyer down.
He hasn't got feel no pain.
Has he not? So he's took 6 damage. I think he's got about 4 left, 5 left, somewhere. So pulse lasers, we've got 2 hits because he is the closest model. Oh no, that's a miss, so I'll reroll. Hit, 2 hit, that's his new chapter tactic, as we'll call it. I'll reroll a failed wound. 2 wounds, yeah, 2 wounds at -3. That's Master, I think it's called Master Craftsman or Master Artisan or something like that. Oh, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! Right, he's got a star cannon. 1 hit. It is a wound, so another one at -3. And then we've got some shurikens. So we've got 1 hit with that. He saved his in run for the thingy. Oh, and a wound at -3 with a shuriken. No, so he's took another one. So he's got 3 left.
No. It's down to 5.
Start with 12. 12. Decisions now. Right, the Wave Serpent, Twin Bright Lance into it. His other guns going to be out of range, I think, anyway. So this guy can reroll 1s because he's within range of the Autarch or a failed hit anyway. So I'll reroll them both. I'll reroll the miss and the 1. You know, I want to show off that this could be a decent combo, but I don't want to show off. I want it to bloody hit the thing.
Go for it, Bill.
So that's missed because you're -1. And I'll reroll a failed wound. Yeah, I'm going to ham and cheese, please. Toasty order. And he's just ordered corned beef, a dirty boy. So I've got another one there.
Oh, cocked.
Goes through. That was the Bright Lance, wasn't it? I've just forgot what gun I'm shooting him. Right, CP. 4 damage on him with a Bright Lance. Right, we're going to swip round this side. This guy's going to put all guns, pulse lasers and thingies into that. Into the little doodah.
Venom.
Yeah, Venom, that's it. I've just totally forgot everything's name. Yeah, -1 to hit. So I'll not get the additional -1 from moving and firing heavy because you are the closest. So looking for 4s, 2 hits, 3s to wound. God, I'll reroll one of them. Yeah, 1 wound at invuln save, 5 up, isn't it?
Nope.
No, so it's 3 damage flat off the pulse laser.
He has. goes through?
Three if you want to make 2 more. 3 damage flat. Yeah. So he's got 2 hits with the star cannon.
Save one of them.
Yeah.
That's 2.
2 hits and 2 wounds at -3 with a sun cannon. Sun gun.
2.
We've got 2 more inroads to make. Both go through. 2d3 are using any CP. He's going to go for it. He's going to burn a CP. Oh, he's feeling it. So 2d3. Oh, it's just 2 damage.
Let's see if we get that back.
No, so 2, just 2. Snake Eyes, I think I've rolled loads of 1 so far. So this guy, again, both guns into him on the corner. So he's 4 shots. How many wounds he got left? 1?
2.
It's a bit overkill like, but I'm going to go for it. So 4 shots. I'm going to re-roll the miss. So that's 3 hits. And we've got 3 wounds. So I don't need to re-roll any of those. 3 at -3. Pass 1, well done. It's the 3 though, that's got him on it. Yeah. Or if he doesn't pass any, feel no pain. 2 wounds left, he needs a couple of 6s. Oh! Yeah, he's got him. Does he blow? Can they blow? He doesn't blow, but there's some dudes to get out, so we'll roll for that in a second, see where we're at. Right, so we lost the witch in the explosion, so while Andy's putting them down, this hornet's going to go against the other venom that's opposite it, straight ahead, closest one. So he will hit on 4s because you're a -1, so I'll re-roll one of the misses. Got 1 hit. We do have a wound at -3. Saved, he's passed his in run, so a lot of the in run's being saved here, but at least we've got a first strike. Right, how many wounds left on the flyer? How many wounds? That is 1 on the big fella. Right. First, the Reapers then, right? I've got 9 Reapers. I'm going to shoot 6 at that flyer. I'm going to shoot 3 at that flyer. And the X-Arc is going to go now into the Witches. Going now in the open. So we'll start with the X-Arc. 2d6, re-rollable. So I'll re-roll the 2. So he's got 10 shots. So I'm going to get some more dice. 3, 6, 9, 10. So these are hitting on 3s, re-rollable with guide. Oh, that's a pretty hefty roll. So he's missed 1. Strength 5, so wound on 3s. And I can re-roll a failed wound because he's shot. Oh, 9. 9. Yeah, they're dead. They get an invuln in combat, don't they? But 6 up armor obviously negated from the Reaper guy's stuff, ignores cover. Right. So 3 and 6. So we're going to go against the wounded flyer first. So guided. So we've got 2 hits. Oh, 4 hits against the other one.
4 hits against?
No, yeah, I need a wound. So I'm going to reroll a failed wound on that flyer. So I've got 2 wounds against the one that's got 1 wound left. And we've got 3 wounds against the freshie. So, oh, he's got him. CP's being used to flat 3, no feel, no pain. And then 3 saves on the freshie. And switch the models over. So he's dropped 6 wounds and 3 damage flat. That was the, you know what, everything else was a bit whiffy, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Which leaves me really with a spinner. So let me have a think, because nothing else is going to be in range. I need to have a think about what this spinner's going to pump its shots into. Right, this guy is just out of the other flyer, so I've got decisions whether it goes for the venom. I'm thinking of venom, although it's 2 damage flat. A lot of hits through could hit those raiders, which have got. They've got. Are they the gunboat ones with nothing in, or are they the ones? They're the troop ones. Just point out, so I did fire and fade down here, just in case people wondering why they've moved down. You know what? I'm going to go for. Because I might not get many shots. They're not -1 to hit the water. These guys. Gonna go for lots of disintegrator cannons on them.
These two got 8 dartments each.
Yeah, I'll go for one of them then. So we've got, oh Dean, stop it.
Your next turn?
Yeah. So we're looking for, you're not -1 are you? It's just 3s to hit, and I can reroll one of these with the new sort of Craftworld, whatever you want to call it. Wow, look at that. They all hit, 11 hits. Strength 7, toughness 6, 3s to wound. Rerolling one of these for my new Craftworld ability. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves at normal and 2 at -4.
Eight 4-ups.
That's a good roll though. 6 damage. That's a pretty healthy save roll. There's 2 damage flat each cheese. And then you've got 2 at -4, so 2.
2 5-ups.
Yeah. Ooh, save 1, failed 1, so another 2. So that was pretty good. That was good. Actually, you know what it is? How many went through? 4. 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. You know what? If you hadn't rolled this hot save in there, that could have been that dead and the other flyer dead. That would have been a very nasty turn. But as it is, that's the end of my first turn. You know what? I can't complain. I did have some whiffy like early on against this, but like that there. Yeah, your save rolls are really good as well. Even that flyer made about 4 or 5, didn't he? So yeah, happy with that. We'll score the points at the end of the turn. So we'll move into Andy's movement phase and see what he wants to do to get out of transports and all that.
No.
Right, so movement done. So this damaged Ravager? Raider. I'll get it right at some point. Come to sit on the objective. I think the Rats got... Did they get out of it first? Yeah, so they're sitting down there. I think this guy sort of hopped that side of the building. Basically, the hurt's coming, I think, this side. The Void Ribbon Bomber, hidden that, but still got a massive move. He dropped his bomb, and this guy did 3 mortal wounds, pretty good. 2 Venoms have zipped round to put some fire in down here. I think the castle just stayed still, didn't it? Because if we hadn't pointed out that the grotesque were the engineers went to both units, and the 2 units of Die Avengers here were the engineers, so don't score points for that this turn, but next turn they're going to start racking up points. So, into your shooting phase, do you know where you want to start?
I've got no idea.
Oh, don't overpoint out as well, the ruins, for anybody that's not your side seat, you can't see through the ground floor.
Yep.
So that's why, like, you know, this vehicle doesn't need line of sight, but down here the Falcons, like, obviously it's got bits you can see past here because it's broken. That's why you could see down there and stuff like that and shoot it. Just in case people wonder why you don't shoot for like these units, I literally cannot see them. So, right. So do you know where you're going to start?
Yeah, we'll just start with the Raider and this guy.
Going into the Falcon, yeah.
1-shot wonder.
See, it's hit. T7.
That's a wound.
It's a wound, yeah. It's strength 8, isn't it? Is it -4? Yes, it's no save. Goes straight through.
D6 damage.
Oh,
6.
it's a big 6. Ouch. Yeah, same target from this guy. Woo. Yeah, you can definitely see on the prow, the spike on the prow.
Hits.
It's a 5, it's a hit. He's looking for a 3 to wound.
Everything, all 6 tanks.
Hope you fail.
It's a 2 to wound because I've got +1
On vehicles.
3 of them, but just didn't die.
Oh, attention. It is a wound, no save, straight through to the damage. One. You haven't used the CP yet? Are you going to do it? I'm going to say something I wouldn't normally say as a friendly pointer. You've got Big Game Hunter as well.
Yeah, I know.
There's a good chance.
I think I will.
It's worth a punt because you've got nothing much to shoot at it yet this turn.
So this is the reroll.
Yeah. It's a 4, so he drops him down to 2, so he has nerfed them a lot.
And I'll see if I get that back with Labyrinthine.
He doesn't. We did make CP as well for having the auto on the field, didn't get any command points back.
You happy with that?
No, yeah, well, there's 2 guys here, you can see under there. I'll go down, look. Yeah, you can see through. We're going to go into this guy, try and finish him off.
Has he managed to hit them?
No, I'm not a later. That's why I wish I was now. It sort of comes into play. 2 hits.
Yeah.
So 6 is to wound. Look, strength 3. Looking to take a couple of wounds.
Oh, 1.
Minus?
-3.
-3, so I'm looking for a 6 up. Oh! Hey! There's been some 6s rolled for armor saves so far this game. Long may continue for this turn. Not next turn. I think that's... Oh, you've got this guy still to go, haven't you? Most of the stuff now, I think, will be coming on this side. And Andy have a good thing because he wants to put some big hurt on. So the witch ladies, this one, or was it this one? This one? This one, yeah. They've got a blast pistol in there, 3 splinters and a grenade. They're going to go into here. We'll do it off camera because the splinters will be running on 6s, that kind of stuff. So the blast pistol might do some damage. So 2 splinter pistol hits. 6s. No, all worth a shot though. I think the blast pistol's where you're waiting for, isn't it?
Gonna do the grenade first.
Is it a plasma grenade? Same as yet, yeah. So D6. 2.
One hits, one doesn't.
Looking for a 5 to wound. No. Decent old plasma grenade, so -1.
Blast pistol. It's got a mess because it's got plasma type.
We'll see. It's hit. It's hit. 3s.
2.
Oh, yeah, +1 to wound, yeah. Does. On a 2, I'll get no save, so it's straight to the damage. 3. Take that. Well, you've used the reroll anyway, so it's good. So both Hornets down to 5 wounds.
I'll do rinse and repeat with the ladies inside here.
Yeah.
4 3 splinter pistols.
Yeah. That's 3 hits.
3 hits, it is, yeah.
6s to wound.
5 +1.
A +2, yeah. Is it not the poison always 6?
I don't know.
I don't know. I call it a wound on a 5. I'm guessing I don't know, because which rule overrides the other rule? I don't know. I don't think there's any minus, so it's saved. 3 up save anyway, yeah.
Grenade.
Yeah. 4 shots.
3 hits.
Yeah.
And it was
4, it'll be 4s now, yeah. So 2 wounds at -1, because it's a plasma grenade. He's dropped another wound, so he's down to 4.
and then the all-important blast pistol.
Yeah. Oh, it's a miss! See, you know, you did see the first one a miss. I had a feeling they were both hits, but he's used his CP as well for the damage. Oof. Right, let him have a think about what he wants to do. He's still got this castle down here to shoot. He's still got this big fella. And the venom, forgot about these yet. First one.
First one.
We saw lots and lots of shots. Oh, lots of ones.
Hell of a lot of ones.
4 hits. It's T6.
Usually wound on 6s, but it'll be 5s.
Go for it, yeah. Nothing.
Rinse and repeats.
Oh, that is crazy. Is that enough?
3 hits.
3 hits this time. 1 wound. There's no minus, is it? Yeah, oh, it's a save. It's a 6 under there.
Brutal.
Well, I wouldn't call it brutal. Good saves. You had the same though for first half of your turn, really, when I was shooting you, and then it sort of dipped off, didn't it? Look, you've still got a lot of gun left. You've got a lot of stuff down here, and this bad here can do some damage. Let you have a think. So this guy a bit nervous, going Dark Lancers here, missiles here. Void, yeah. You know what, I'm debating, like, do I spend this thing, because these guys, all they've really got to shoot is this or this. Are they in range of their guns? So it should be in range, shouldn't it? So, because to be fair, I thought it would be dead anyway from that round of fire, but now I'm thinking if I can keep it alive before she can shoot it, I might try and make all these shots put them into it. Go on then, lightning fast. We'll do lightning fast. You'll knock me down to 8 CP. I'm going to go on the one with 4 wounds. Which one with the one ever? Now I'm going to go into this one. Yeah. So I've got one of the CP back from the auto, so it costs I'm down to 9. So he's hitting on the Void Lancers are both hit. Yeah, I had a feeling they would anyway. So 3s to wound, toughness 6.
9.
Toughness 6.
Wound on 2s because the wound.
Yeah. 1 wound. What, it'll be -1,000,000.
-4.
Yeah, no save. he's changing days. I didn't blame you, that was pretty... 6, so that's it gone. Does it blow up? It's 3 inches with a mortal wound, so no, it doesn't blow up anyway, so that's this one dead. The missiles into this one will be hitting on 5s. Yep. Ooh, same as me, 11. I'll let you get some dice. It's hitting on 5s because this guy's lightning. That's probably the worst shooting roll. 1 hit, you've got a hit. It's a hit.
Wow.
I don't even know what missile you've used. That's just, I'm stunned.
Strength 7.
So 3s plus his +1 is 2s. Yeah, negative.
-1.
And he's saved on a 4-up. So as I expected now, this guy should be hopefully soaking up some shots from down here. So first Ravager, all guns blazing. Whew. So he's going to be at -1 because I'm lightning fast. These guys as well, I didn't advance, but it's worth pointing out, if you do, they're an additional -1. Yeah. That's a better roll. Yeah. There's only 1 miss so far. Ooh, over 1, that's pretty good shooting.
Makes up for the last.
Definitely makes up for the last one.
These are strength 5.
So it'll be 5s down. Do they get a +1? Nope, so 5s to wound. How many were looking? 3? 4?
Minus something.
We'll roll and see what we get. Well, 2 are going through at least.
Minus 3. Yeah, -3.
So 1 save, 3 go through.
Flat 2 damage.
2, so it's gone. Does he blow up? No, it doesn't blow up. So that's another Hornet gone. So the second Ravager, I was debating doing the lightning fast on this guy, but it got to the point where he survived so long, I just thought it was worth trying to keep him in the game.
3's reroll of 1s.
Oh, that's nice. Nice again. The Ravagers are working for you. Toughness 7, so 5s.
5 reroll of 1s. Nope.
2 this time.
Just 2, yeah.
-3, wasn't it? Cover because he's obscured and 50, so he'll be 5s to save. No, both go through, 4 damage. Yeah. Rinse, repeat.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to just leave that there so I know he's taking 4.
Yeah, rinse, repeat.
Pretty much all bar 1 again. I think that's, they've all, mine missed 3 shots between them, that's pretty good. 2 this time.
Yep.
2 wounds, looking for 5s, come on, no. So he's lost 8 wounds. Woo. It's down to 4. And he's looking glum. He's like, 2 more hits, that's it.
Well,
they're not more than 10. Aye, so you'll not get the big game hunt. That's 10, isn't it? We'll double check the card, I think it might be
7.
7 wounds, so you will get it, you'll get it for him. Yeah. So you'll get it for him. So is that the end of the shooting phase?
Yes. I completely forgot. I wasn't in fire and fear one of them. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's for recon.
You wanted to do what? Fire and fade. Well, if you want to do it, do it.
It's okay, he's in.
Alright, okay.
That's fine.
So what I'm going to do at the end of the charge phase, I'm going to heroically intervene with the autarch into the back of your flyer and see if we can smack the flyer to death. You're going to charge in down there? Yeah. We'll do some Overwatch off camera. Obviously, you can't Overwatch with a heroic intervention. He's got the Warlord trophy, you can't Overwatch him anyway, so it makes no difference. So
I don't know if he was going to charge.
The flyer can't charge.
I can't.
No, that's why I sneaked in there. So we'll do the pulse lasers first. I'm going to re-roll one of the misses with his chapter tactic. So they miss. The sun cannon, no, and then we've got the shuriken catapults. Got 2 wounds. If I get 2 6s, yeah. No, so no hits. So you couldn't really fail anyway. So he's in.
Re-rolls there.
So he's in. There is combat to be had down here.
There is.
Yep, hits on 4s this big hard. So wow, nice. All of them hit.
All hit.
Strength 6 probably, is he?
Strength 4.
Alright, 5s to wound.
4 to wound.
Oh, you get to +1 in combat as well, yeah? So 2 wounds.
2 wounds at -1.
-1, so on for 4 ups. Tanked it. Tanked it. Right, we'll do my attacks back later. I don't think he's going to do out, but we'll do the autarch down here. So he's got his laser lance hitting on 2s. Rerolls 1s for himself. so they all hit. Yeah, I don't get a strength bonus because I didn't charge, so I'm going to be looking for 6s to wound. I think you're T6 on you, and I can re-roll a failed wound. So I've got 1 wound, -4, 2 damage, and I don't think he gets his invuln in combat, does he? It's just shooting.
I think so. Yeah.
So 1 attack from this guy, missed, but I can re-roll. Oh, it's not a shooting phase, I can't. Right, he's missed. That's it. 1 attack, hits on a 6. So I think that is the end of the turn, isn't it?
I think so.
So at the end of that game turn, we're both killed, so we'll get a point, but I killed more. Yeah, I did kill more, didn't I? I killed 3. Yeah, you killed 2. So I get a bonus point. We both got first strike. And in terms of what cards, Big Game Hunter, I got the Flyer, and you got 2 Hornets. So whatever that makes it, it's level on points, so I got the bonus one for the kill more. In terms, I haven't. And in terms of the holding objectives, I've currently got 2, and you've got 2. Because I couldn't get within 3 of that. The plan was if it popped, the Avengers could get out. So a draw on that one. So we're going to Eldar, turn 2. The land and then like counting anything yet. So a bit of movement down here. These Avengers have popped out just to put some shotties down here. Fell out with the Autarch here. Wave Serpent stayed still. Reapers are up on the ledge. They can see down through here. See down here. See this thing. All these Avengers have stayed still. They can see that. They're my engineers anyway. I need to stay still. Slow stuff. It's the can't cast psychic powers and all that. If they don't do that, they score basically. So these guys popped out the transport on the top level, which then zoomed forward. And the Rangers dropped down. We're keeping the Shining Spears in the web wave for now. And this guy sort of pivoted, pivoted here. So he's got good view. These guys importantly can't see him. We can see down here. We can see, can't see down there, but you can see the Flyer and you can see this Venom. So he's got a couple of choice targets. So we're going to go into the psychic phase. How many wounds has he got? 4. I'm going to start with a guide on the Reapers. I might use, yeah, we'll go for guide. So it doesn't go off, I'm going to re-roll this one. So it doesn't go off, and then we're going to protect them, I think, with the Warlock. So that does go off, so they're protected. This Warlock's going to jinx the front dude, or what's it? Yeah, goes off, so you're jinxed. I haven't got 2 cards, unfortunately, so he's -1. It's the same power, isn't it? It's split, but they don't give you 2 for like boop, boop. So I'll tell you what, the Force here, you can cast either or. It's so if yeah, he cast protect, and there's a Warlock here that did jinx. So yeah, you can only cast the protect or jinx. But if you've got 2 Warlocks, one can cast protect. I it's a different power. You can do protect, and one can do jinx if you've got the different one. It's because it's definitely right. I'm not cheating you honestly. It's definitely right. So it's like a dual version. You can cast either. If you don't, like obviously Warlocks can only cast 1, but you've got more than 1 Warlock. One of them can do 1, the other can do the other.
I'll be clear of this.
No, that's why I always double up protect and jinx, or get a Hemlock, because the Hemlock can only take on its card. It can only take the second card. So down here, I'm just debating whether I do a Doom or I do a Smite. I'm going to Doom you. No, I'm going to Smite you, why not? So Smite goes off. D3 mortal wounds for the 2. So he's down to 2 on the Flyer. Happy with that. Right, let's go into some shooty phases. Right, I'm going to have to think about where I want to start now. So I'm going to start with the 48. He's going to throw his spear at it. Why not? Hits on a 2. I can't. Well, he'll hit on a 3 because he -1. He has hit. Wounds on a 2. Wounds everything on a 2. It is a wound. There's no minus on it. It's saved. So the Warlock, I don't know if they get grenades, so I'm just going to shoot his pistol. So I don't think they get grenades. So I'm going to re-roll the hit. He's hit. And he'll be wounding on a 5. I'll re-roll because he's shooting. Nope, so no wounds from the Warlock's pistol. These guys aren't going to do anything, so they'll get us the engineer's points. This guy's going to wait for him. This guy's going to do his twin Bright Lance. How many wounds is left on that Ravager Raider? 2. He's going to do his twin Bright Lance here, and then he's going to do his shurikens down here. So I just go everything just to make sure. Fucking everything into that just to make sure. And then Bray Lancers, so he hasn't moved anyway. So we've got, I'll re-roll the miss with the chapter tactics. He's got 1 hit because you're -1 still with a flyer. It is a wound, it's at -4, no save. Oh, he's invuln, sorry, I keep, yeah. Oh, it's a 1, are you CPing it?
What have you got left to shoot at him?
But he's got like 4 shuriken guns, and then 4 strength, 4 shuriken.
What's he got left?
2. D6 off this one. I haven't used the CP yet either. And I haven't re-rolled a failed wound, so with the shurikens, I could potentially get a couple of them. Gonna go for it? Yeah, it's dead. 4. So does it blow? Please don't blow up.
I hope so.
Boosh! So I was going to think, should I shoot this last so I've got more stuff left alive? No!
Should I re-roll that for shits and giggles?
That's proper Dark Eldar, that though, isn't it? Are you going to go for it?
I think I will.
Good man, good
Why
man.
not? Ah!
And it doesn't blow up.
Do I get it back? There's me 6.
Got it back, so it costs you nothing to mess with my head. So, whoop, this guy. So that's Big Game Hunter. I need to start putting some hurt on your other tanks so down there, so these Reapers are going to have some work to do in the next couple of turns. So this guy's going to put his pulse lasers, you know what, he's going to go everything into this because I'm hitting on 5s now. So pulse lasers, I'll re-roll one of the misses. So he's got a hit, looking for a 3 to wound. It is a wound, -3. And it's a flat 3, so that'll be, does he get a feel no pain?
No.
No. So he'll be gone. Does he blow?
Come on.
He doesn't. The shurikens are gone, they'll be wasted into that. So that's the second one for Big Game Hunter. That's good. I think these guys will be able to see down through the bottom that you did, so we'll put all them into them, but we'll do them off camera. These guys now haven't got a target. We'll have a little think. I'll do some stuff like small arms off camera and we'll have a think because there's a lot of big guns in the middle to speak still. Right, so this unit, the Exarch put 2 wounds on. He's -3 flat, and then the rest of the Avengers put 3 at -3 and 2 normals. So you may as well do all the -3s as 5, yeah, because you've got invuln save, so there's 5 at -3. Actually, have they got any normal armour?
They have, but I'll just use it.
Is it 4 up or is it rubbish, the normal armour?
4 up as well.
You may as well just do the lot.
4 up or 4 up.
Yeah, may as well do the lot because he's got a 4 up in one. So yeah, so 7 saves of a 4 up. See if we can tickle some wounds off these guys.
No, it's a 6 up one of them.
So, all right, okay,
So I'm just going to use it to roll on all.
yeah. So what was it? 5 invuns and 2 normals. Oh, yeah, 6. No, yeah, 7 invuns. Oh man, I'm going nuts.
4 ups.
Nice, everyone. Look at that.
Oh.
Your dice have come back. Well done. Well done. Right, which means unfortunately I'm going to have to come down here. So what I'm going to do the Reapers. I'm going to do 6 into that thing over there, and I'm going to do 3 into that, and the Tempest launcher. Actually, I should wait with the Reapers. I need to see the witches in these, isn't it, to see if they pop out. Boo boo chew. Right, this guy is going to put his pulse lasers over there, and he's going to put his sun guns into this one. Sun's out, guns out. So we'll do the pulsey lasers. You're not -1 to hit, are you? No, right. Whew, he's hit with both of those. And he's what's your toughness? 6, 5. All right, I'll re-roll the failed wound with the pulse laser. So that's 2 wounds gone through.
Oh.
Failed both. And then we'll do the cannons. So they have all hit. Oh no, 1 missed because you're a -1. And we've got 2 wounds, and I'll use the wound on this one to use the hit but not the wound. Right, so 2D, there's 6 flat damage on that from the pulse lasers, and these are D3 each, so -3 on the little venom, D3 each.
How many?
3. 3, 5 ups, 6 ups required because he's jinxed, so it's -1 save. No, so it's 3D3, doesn't make any of them. Oh, 8.
Oh,
boom, 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 boom. My dice are back. So there's 5. This is what we wanted. One of the witches out to and gun them down.
see 3 of them. 2, 4, 5. It's got 2 wounds.
2 wounds. How many wounds to get? 6? 7. I've only got 6 little fellas. He's doing feel no pain there, that's why people are wondering. So this guy, who's a little bit nerfed, is going to put his pulse lasers into that, and he's going to put his shuriken. He's going to put the rest of the guns in. You know what? No, he's going to put pulse and shuriken, pulse and sun cannon into that, and shuriken into that. See if I can tickle a wound off. Are you thinking what I did, like lightning fast, even though it's half dead? I know it's a shame because it's already been hit. I was the same dilemma last turn. I'll let you have a think. Do you want to think?
I'll spend it.
Which one's you going on the? This, yeah. So we'll do the shuriken first then, will you get them ready?
See if I get either of them back. No.
So we've got 2 hits. We've got 1 wound with the shuriken because you're T5. So it's a -1 save off being jinxed still. So it goes through. Does he feel no pain it? He doesn't. Does he blow up? He doesn't. Do any witches die? It's like the trickle of events. Oh, he's lost a witch as well. Right, and then you're dodging with this guy, yeah? So you dodged with that guy lightning fast, didn't you? So I'm hitting on 5s. I'm going to re-roll the miss. No. So I got 1 hit. It is a wound at -3. Did I re-roll? I re-rolled the failed wound. No, did I? No, I didn't because it was shuriken. So I re-rolled the failed wound. So 1 wound. And the 2 sun cannons. Got 1 hit. I'm not even getting these dice on camera. No wounds. So you got a wound on that guy from the pulse laser at -3. And it's a flat 3 on the thingy. That was with your extra, you minus the hit. So he saved.
Finally.
He saved. Right, the Warlock will put a pistol down into these, and the Dire Avengers are going to shoot into them as well. We'll do that off camera, it's too many dice.
How many are minus?
So we've got 4 at -3 from the Shuriken. This is the Warlocks as well, and 4 at no minus against the witches.
Minus is straight through.
So is that 4 dead witches?
Yes.
So that's the unit. That's perfect because that's what we're hoping for. That's why I stood them out to try and eat up anything that falls out. You're going to break into 80 song, tearing me apart. How many moons that bad lad got left? Yeah.
4.
Right, so the Reapers are going all in because I literally can't see anything else. The Tempest launcher. Are they troops? I keep forgetting if they're troops. Right, I'm going to start maybe trying to chip into them with a Tempest launcher.
Definitely.
So 3, 6, 9. So we'll do the creepers at the whatever it's called. Weren't guided this time, but I'm going to reroll one of the misses. It's a hit. It's a 6. And we're looking for 3s to wound, and I'll reroll one of the failed wounds. So that's 5 at -3.
Not these guys.
No, that's the main missile shots on this guy through here.
Him.
Yeah.
Well, the Tempest launcher.
The Tempest launcher's going over there, yeah. So we've got 5 at -3, and the Tempest is going to get 6 shots.
5 at -3 on him.
Yes, please.
Did you do -1?
They're Reapers, they ignore penalties. They just hit on 3s. They ignore modifiers.
5 at -.
If they only need 2 to go through and it's dead. That's because it's a flat 3 damage. So that's is it 4 gone through? 12. Doesn't blow, but I think there are guys in there, aren't there?
There is. 3 growth tests.
No, you roll all your dice for however many people are in, then you pick who dies. So if you've got 3 go tests and 5 witches or whatever, you obviously would take the witches off. So you lose 2. You can CP that. You haven't CP'd yet this phase. So Andy rolling hot didn't roll. That didn't matter, but he did roll 2 1s, and he's got 3 go tests and 2 characters. So he's CP'd, and he's just lost 1. So it's still a big loss that. So we'll do the Tempest launcher, hitting on 3s. Oh my gosh! And it is a wound. I'd be pleased to know I did one wound with the Exalt. You hit once out of 6 times. So this guy can either shoot these guys or this guy. I think at this stage, well, I don't think I can stop your recon unless I got really lucky. You know what? I'm going to go for this because there's a chance if that pops, the witches get out and lose a couple. Then I've got the sniper fire left to try and kill them, which means you'd have to really push the boat out for recon. So I'm going to go for that. So 2d6 shots is 8. I'll live with 8. I have to live with 8. Can't even count them. 8. So we're looking for 4s because you're a -1. I'll re-roll one of the hits. Missed. I did point out before I forgot to roll all the 1s for the Reapers, but because the Autarch's there. But me bad. Oh my lord, they all wound. So there's 2 at -4, which I think it saves 5 or something anyway, isn't it, this thing? Is it? What's its normal armor save though? Because if it's normal armor saves, yeah, it may get a better save on some of them.
Yeah, 4.
So it's got two in ones and then 4 normals.
4 normals.
Ooh, that's 6 damage. It's gone. 2 damage a time. Doesn't matter if it blows. There's nothing.
No,
Oh, you feel no pain yet? So he's got 6, and then it was two in ones.
6 damage went through. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, his in ones are on 6 as well. Oh no, he wasn't. It was the other one that was jinxed. Yeah. Yeah, he's dead. So there's the witches inside. It's brutal turn 2. It's turning into. Oh, he's lost the witch. So what I'm going to do, unless you're going into the cover, which is a sensible option because I'll not be able to see you.
That's all I'm going to do, yeah.
Yeah, so the witches will pop out inside the cover where they can't be seen. So I don't know who these guys will fire. So what I'm going to start trying blinking some wounds off these grotesques down here. So I did move, so I count as hitting on 4s now because I appeared at the end of the turn. I'm going to re-roll one of the misses. So we've got a full house of hits. I don't know what I need to wound, probably 5s. Toughness more than 4. So I'm going to. So we've got 1 wound.
4.
It's took a wound. They've got few. Yeah, he's past it. He's good. Oh, is it 6? I thought they got it. I keep thinking they get it enhanced. Sorry, me bad. So you know what? I think that was a pretty good turn for the Eldar. I definitely killed a lot. Definitely got some of my big tanky bits. And he's just hiding as many units as he can now. He's skimming around. So to point out, the witches got in there, so that's why I didn't shoot them. It would have been nice to shoot them, but because that would have been like the ultimate game plan to come off. So I'm literally, well, what I'm trying to do, you've got a footprint here, which is now trying to score points. You've got to try and push out. They're troops though, so they can't contest that against the Dire Avengers. They'll mince my Dire Avengers in combat. But the way I'm doing it is because it's my turn. So at the end of my turn, for recon, these 2 units both score that. Don't know if that's 2. I got 2 raiders and a flyer, so 3 on Big Game Hunter. And recon, I've definitely got 1 in each quarter as well. So big score for the Eldar, that one. So we'll go into the Drukhari, see if these mandrakes pop down as well, turn 2. Okay, so Andy's just ending up his movement phase. What I'm going to do, these guys have dropped in here. He's done a while to sort of position them because he knows I've got forewarned and he's worried about Reapers shooting them off the boat. So at the minute, I can draw a line of sight with 2 Reapers and the Exarchs. So I've paid the 2 CP. I'm going to do forewarned on this unit. So basically what happens, it's not like a marine unit. They've got to be within 6 of a force here, who's down here. And then that unit can shoot at a unit that lands via deep strike teleport. The other unit's gone in there, so I'll not have any Reapers other than the Exarch. So I think if I can get these guys hurt and reduce the shooting output on these guys and just make it a bit easier to thin them out later on, I'm willing to do it now. So we're going to go for that. The Exarch's going to get... I'm going to re-roll them dice. We'll roll it for the...
Nothing surprising.
We'll roll for the 2 Reapers. So we can re-roll 1s. Yeah, so we've got 1 normal Reaper hit and a wound, and then we'll roll the Exarch's hits off camera because that's a bit sickening. So after all that, a bit of a whiff on the wound roll, but one of the missile guys got through, and 4 of the Exarch's 10 master launchers, so he's going to be... How many wounds have they got? Just 1? Have they got feel no pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So you'll have to do them differently because that's like a 3 wound shot, and they're 1 wound shots with a tempest launcher hand. So sorry, I didn't get on camera. Andy saved the 3 damage shot, but failed the other ones and lost 3 of them, which is big. It reduces our shooting power down, and that's it. Just some of the movement up here. Still hasn't. We'll leave him because he's got this castle to think about what they're going to do and stuff. Right. So ready for the shooting phase. Castle stayed still. Some of these grotesques and the characters have moved over here. And these guys moved over here to contest this. Yeah, so he's using these, what's it called again? Like, what's that gun called?
Bale Blast.
Bale Blast, that's it. Bale Blast.
3 hits.
Yeah. 3 to wound, yeah. 2 wounds.
That one's a mortal.
Yeah.
2 gold, -1.
2 wounds at -1 and a mortal wound. So we've got 2 4-ups. So we'll drop 1. We'll drop 2 guys. Save 1, drop 2. So this unit down here is going to shoot backwards into the Dire Avengers, try and thin some of them out. I think these are an underrated unit, really. They've got some neat little like 18-inch range when you land's pretty good. Mortal wound possibilities. There's a mortal wound. So 3 and a mortal.
Yep.
So 3 at -1. So we save 2. So we'll lose 2 again from that squad. And I'm going to put out...
That's empty. 2 awesome fighters out here.
Yeah, 2 wins from down there. So these guys... Yeah, 2's to wound.
Yep.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. -3.
So a -3, so the 2 are dead. Leave the Exarch left alive. Yeah, here comes the Hex rifle. It's a hit. 3's to wound with strength 4. Oh, it's a negative. We did do a splinter pistol as well, but Andy's ones are back. Just point out as well, because I just noticed, but Andy was leaving them there for a week on. The Witcher's cowering in the corner down there. It is turn 2 now, so your next power from painting will go up to, what is it? Reroll?
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s in combat.
Sorry, no, reroll.
Charges. Yeah. I thought it was. So he's planning, I think he's planning later on. We've got some shooting here. Obviously, charge in here and kill this Exarch, probably get rid of him. These guys maybe charge through one of these units through here where they can't see for Overwatch. We'll have to see. He's going to do some shooting. We'll let him have a think. So Ravager 1's doing 1 gun in this Jeff down here. The other gun's into this one. This guy's going to take some shots this turn, and I might use lightning fast. Yeah, go on, let's use lightning fast. See if I get any of them back. No, I don't know if I did anyway before. So you get 1 back, so I'm down to 5 CP, I think. So I think you started with that many, didn't you? So we've got 3 hits down here, just missed that. All hits, yeah. 3's to wound, yeah. 3 wounds, -3, no save. I replaced his thing, which would have been a 4-up in run. So he's dead. That's a killed unit. So it will be -1 to hit now. Didn't matter. Still a bucket load.
5s.
Toughness 7, yeah, 5s. There's 2 wounds. Roll the 1, 3 wounds. There's a good dice here, that's not bad.
3 wounds at -3.
The 6 ups. Doesn't save any, it's 2 damage flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's him gone. I don't think it matters if he blows up, there's nothing within range, so just get rid of this guy. So this one, this dirty one, can just see the tip of the flyer's wing or something there, so he's going to go into the flyer.
This middle Ravager here is going to go in.
You're going to do him first into the scouts, yeah. So, did place this guy, not totally carefully, but I knew that some of these guys wouldn't be able to see him. So, is this against the flyer? They're -1, yeah. but there will be 3s to wound. 3 wounds, and the saves 5 plus 2 and cover on it. Naked down there, and then it's -3. I'm trying to work out what I get a save. So I'll go down to 3. Yeah, 6s. Then he saves 5, but they get a +2 in cover. So we'll go down to 3 -2, so they will get 6s. Nah, it doesn't make any 3 die. Choo choo choo. Choo choo. So Roger is going into the flyer. -1. I'm not a late talk. Everyone just assumes, don't it? It's like, it's a good hit roll. Could knock them out of the sky, yeah? 5s.
Just a 2.
2 at -3, isn't it? So he's on 6 ups. No, so it is 4 damage, isn't it? Yeah. Knock them down, it's a good start. Right, so charges, so these guys, I'll do it all Overwatch off camera.
I'm going to try him first.
You're going to try this guy with a long bomb, 12-inch charge.
12-inch charge. If he gets it...
Can he actually physically get through the gap?
I think
The unit, yeah, and under the things, yeah, go for it. Because it's no Overwatch on this guy, so why not? Oh, the 10 feet, look. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Well done, buddy. He's just went. Now
that's him shut down.
That's ballsy and it paid off. Well done.
Wow. That's probably the best charger I've ever had.
I hope you don't whiff in combat with him, but that was exceptional.
Oh, he's whiffy in combat anyway. He's just there.
Potentially do a couple of wounds, but
just there to stop the Overwatch.
Yeah, for the rest
These
of the
guys are going to go in.
10, yeah, they're definitely in. I'll tell you what, I'll put the wound dice this side. There's going to be some boys there. That's right, snake them back, stay on that objective. Although you hold one anyway, so I think the big roll is here. Your dudes down there.
Yeah.
And there's
these guys on there.
So they're going at the Wave Serpent. I can't see you for any Overwatch, so I know it's 9 inches, re-rollable. Do they get the?
No, they don't.
They don't get it, so just they could do with it. That would be nice. Have a check. Okay, so we're going for the Mandrakes down here. It's re-roll failed, so this is against the Wave Serpent, isn't it? So yeah.
No.
Oh, it's against the Dire Avengers. No, they're not in. Like I said, we'll do Overwatch off camera.
Yeah, and then
Against this guy, yeah. Trying to get into my grill here. Oh, they're in. So I'll let these guys jump around here. I'll roll some Overwatch off camera.
Okay.
So unfortunately these guys died to Overwatch fire. 5 up from the Avengers, doing pretty well.
That is okay.
To be honest, you expected it, didn't you? Once they'd been knocked down to from the Reapers. But this is where...
Yeah, but I wasted my bad charge rolls on them.
Yeah, you did. You got your... Well, actually, you can't say that. Your first charge roll was the epic charge roll.
Yeah, I know.
I think you used all your luck there, but that's good. Right, you're in the fight phase.
Yep.
I think this guy's just outside of 3. We'll measure. If he is, he'll heroically intervene. I don't think he is. So where are you going to start? So the Autarch was within range nicely, but he's going to do 16 attacks, I think it is down here. It's a lot of attacks.
Onto the Wave Serpent. Yeah, but they're just little dinky blades.
Right, go for it. I was thinking about reflexes again, but I think he's pretty much dead anyway.
Yeah. Big carrot,
These are only 4.
So 5. 3?
2.
3 there, definitely.
3 minus 1.
3 4-ups. Oh, tank, the tank. We'll do the attack back and the Autarch off camera, just see what happens. This is the biggie run here, down here, the big roll.
I'll do him first.
Why? He made it. You've got to do him. He charged 12 inches. He has to be the first person to attack.
Yeah, but it's crap.
You've got to do it.
It's still crap though. They're all poisons.
Watch him kill it.
All
Watch him kill it.
poison.
Watch him roll all 6s. Right, that's double 6. Obviously not, but he's tired, man. He just ran 12 inches.
One wound.
Got a wound. Is there any negative? Oh, he just saved, I think.
Oh, threes, but the wound on sixes.
So these guys, I didn't realise these are poisons with their fists, which is pretty. Just choosing not to use.
It's not their fists. They've got all these
their needles.
funky.
Well, I hope my tank bends all your needles. But they're hitting on 3, so that's a good round of hits. That's exceptional. And then we're looking for 6s. I think you should still do it. Weight of numbers.
I hope so. I hope I get 2 6s.
I don't, but like 1. Have you used? You haven't used the CP in the fight phase, and it's the last thing.
I'm not going to use the CP on 6s.
No, you know what? I was going to say, I bet you if you don't, you'll wound it as well. Like so. No, so the tank survives. He gets an attack back. Missed. I can re-roll a hit. So 20 shoots. So I keep forgetting that. I just thinking it's like a salamanders, but it's not. So I think that's it, isn't it? Actually, surprisingly down here, the Ortog attacked back. The tank actually killed 1, and the Ortog killed 1 as well, didn't it? So we'll have to go into there, get morale. Them, because my Avengers will need morale. You killed this squad, so I think you killed. Oh no, 2 is 8, so they're fine. These are their immune morale.
8. No, they're 8.
Well, they're fine. They lost 2. Yeah, good. Yeah, it should be good. The other squad's dead. So we'll tally up the points before we go into turn 3. Right, movement turn 3. This guy stayed still. As you can see, he's pull out to combat here. This guy's flipped this side. This guy's come round this way. Oh, I haven't moved these yet. Do I move them? Do I not move them? Well, I've got a feeling they sort of need to stay on there to get the point that they might come over. Oh, I don't know, man. What you doing to us? Anyway, the Ortox hopped out here. You can still shoot. I mean, I've got enough shooties. Yeah, these guys are going to go back. That's where I was going to go, right. That's why. So they're coming this way, make the distance a bit bigger, getting within range of the Ortog, lay some hurt down here. The Reapers have moved up, everything else is down here. These guys have dropped to the ground floor. So they can't be shot at, and the Warlock can't because he's not the closest. The Flyers come in and zip round. These guys are going down into the building, so they can't be seen. I'll lie them down. So I want to keep them alive for recon. And then the big move was these guys dropping in at the end. Coming hard enough for ages where to put these whether to come and give the fight to you up here or fuck it, just go for it. That's what I like to think. So we'll do that. So we'll quickly do the psychic phase. So I'm going to pay a CP for the Seer Council to get a +1 to the roll. So I'm going to guide the Reapers. It goes off. You steal my CP?
Nope.
No? Oh, do I get it back this turn? It's a new battle round? Nope. Might as well smite, I think. The other guys that are just there. Goes off on a 10, +1 is 11. Because he adds 1 to it, so it's D6 mortals. Nah, I've got too many guns down there. We'll take it one mortal wound on these guys. And then the Warlock's going to protect these dudes, which goes off on a 7. Yeah, and that's it. That Warlock's not going to... Actually, you know what? I'm going to check something whether I need line of sight or not for Jinx. So this guy we've checked, he doesn't need line of sight for Jinx, so we're going to try it on the Witches, which are in there. 6 doesn't go off. Needs a 7. That's it. So we're going to the shooting phase. So we'll start. So we'll start with the Ortog, because he fell back and still shoot a fly. He's going to put his shuriken. So they all hit. 3's to wound, 2s. Oh, you're -1. I re-rolled one of them. Was it just 1? Well, I re-rolled, I missed anyway, so 3 wounds, 1 at -3, but it doesn't matter, these guys have got in-runs. Yeah, just saved 2, so it's just 1 damage. Saved, saved from the Ortog. And we thought that would happen. So these guys are going to shoot into them. Actually, I want to measure range, see if I've got any in range down here. Right, you know what, we're going for the kill. We'll just, so tempted though, just throw some shots upfield. They've got 1 wound. Right, apart from the field no pain and the inward. So the Exalt and another guy are going into these, and then there's 3 guys to go upfield. So we'll do the Exarch. You're in runs anyway, aren't you? So it'll not matter if it's blade stormed or not. Okay, so we'll do that to the Exarch of 2 guns. So we'll reroll 1s, and I'll reroll a miss. Right, and we're looking for 3s, and I'll reroll one of the failed wounds. So that's 4 wounds. Yes, please. Oh, none this time. Yep, that's gone. And then we're just trying to be efficient with our firepower here. 3 into the top guys. Reroll 1s because there's an auto within 6. And I've used the reroll failed wound. I think you're toughness 4, aren't you?
What?
The racks.
Yeah.
So that's 4 wounds, no minuses.
5.
Are they? We'll keep it with the T5, it's 1 wound. With the T4, it's 4. Yep, T5, 1 wound. It's a save. Well done. Right, this guy, I have to measure. So this guy's going to go Bright Lance into the big smellies. He's Shuriken into them as no, into these because it's too far away, and that's it for his guns. So we'll do the Bright Lance. He gets to reroll a miss. Missed. He's missed for both because you're not the closest target either on the heavy. And then we've got the Shurikens. 3 hits. We're looking for 5s. May as well reroll one of them. Nope, nothing. Does he do? I'm just getting greedy on her. So this guy's going to do all his guns into these guys. Yeah, so I've got the pulse lasers. I'm hitting on 5s. I'll reroll one of them because of damage 3. Why not? Missed. We've got the Sun Cannon. Missed. And we've got the Shuriken. 1 hit. 1 wound at -3. Boop. Nope. Saved, yeah. These always do this, don't they? They either die or they absolutely tank everything. So we're done down here unless I fire off a Serpent Shield, which I don't think I'm going to. These guys aren't going to shoot because they're going to score me engineers again. Right. The Reapers. Oh, you know what? I'm going to start with the plane, and the plane's going to go against... No, we'll start with these guys, the Shining Spears. They're going to put all their little piddly-widdly guns into the tank. So this is this many shots against the vehicle. I'll do it off camera. I caused 3 and I thought that's pretty bad, and they all went through. So just 1. So they all wound as well. How many is he on? Alright, I didn't expect to tickle him, do 1 or something. Right, so what we're going to do, this guy's going to use his Sun Cannons into it, and then his Pulse Lasers are going to go into the... His Pulse Lasers are going to go into the middle one. Actually, no, he's going to do all his guns into the middle one. So, Pulse Lasers... You're going to spend the minus, right? So I'll reroll with his ability. So he's missed, he's got 1 Pulse Laser hit. And his Sun Cannon... -1 is missed, so he's got 1 hit with a thingy, which is a wound, and I'll reroll one of the Sun Cannons. Right, so we've got 2 wounds at -3 and 1 at -4. Different guns as well, different damage. So that's a Pulse Laser's a flat 3, and these are D3.
2 together.
Yeah. Save 1, so that's 1 D3, and then the flat 3. Goes through. CP it, yeah. Saved.
See if I get him back. Yes,
Do, yeah. So it's D3 damage. Goes through. 2. It saved them both. Did I fail any wounds? So down there, check line of sight. These Reapers are going to shoot this Ravager on the right. There's 2 guys down here are going to shoot through. They can't see these guys here. And the Exarch's going to shoot some witches down here. So the Exarch, we'll start with him. Going to reroll those. So good. That ability, I think, is much better than the reroll 1s, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll take that every time.
100% I would. They were guided this time as well, so 3s. And then 3s. I'm going to keep that roll. Not re-roll their wound, I'm going to use it on a re-roll down there because it's just one per squad. This is against the witches.
Witches?
Yeah. So yeah, no armor save from this for the witches, so it's 7. 7 feel no pains. I think there's 4 witches. Oh, he passed 2 as well. Hard lines, that was hard lines. So we've got 7 Reapers going against the Raider. Ravager. That's the one. This is for guide, by the way. Wounding on 3s. And I said I'll keep a reroll here. Failed reroll for the wound. So that's 4 at -3. Oh, he's only for 3 damage. It's a 6, that one there, so it's block 1, takes 2. I'm going to potentially fire and fade these as well next, so we'll do the 2 shots on the grotesque, so they both hit. I'm guessing it's a failed wound, strength 8, yeah, so 1 wound. 4 up, invent passed, yeah, good. So that's it from the Reapers. How many command points have I got left? 5. Tell you what, yeah, let's fire and fade so you cannot see me shoot back. Right, Spinny is going to shoot at the 3 wound Ravager. I think as many guns as I can take off the field the better, so 2d6 shots, 6, it's a bit better. Kind of complain I got 12 didn't I that time. So they miss, but I'll reroll 1. 3 hits, strength 7, so 3s. I'll reroll one of the failed ones. No, 2. 2, no minus. And they're a flat 2 damage. No minus. It only gets minus if you roll a 6. So. It's only 2 damage. You just don't want it to blow up, do you?
No, I don't want it to blow up.
I don't think it'll blow up anyway. I think you'll be good.
Not left to shoot?
That's it, I think. Yeah, because the Rangers are down there, down in the next floor, down hidden. The Avengers are hidden. That's everything. Everything's done.
We'll re-roll it because that takes us down to the next problem.
What I'll do though, I'll do his shield.
That wasn't the re-roll.
No. So it's saved. So I'm going to pop this guy's shield. Actually, no, I'll keep it in case you move the Ravagers around, get some shots on it. Keep them there, sitting pretty. Yeah, that's it. I think actually that turn we did some pretty good save rolls. I mean, the Witches were as good as dead anyway, really, off the Reapers, but it's more about me just hiding and keeping doing a bit of attrition on you now. So I think the only charges I've got, really, I'm going to charge a Warlord, and I'm going to charge these, and I'm not going to charge any of these. I just don't fancy it. I think I don't fancy it. So the exile power I took on this guy was the add 1 to the charge roll, instead of these one where he rerolls failed wounds on monsters or vehicles.
Does they charge them into a build?
Yeah, got to be within an inch. So this guy can get here, and then I can spread them all around. I can't get on the ground floor, there's no room to physically get in, but because he's like there, isn't he? So if I'm there, I'm within an inch. So I need an 8. Oh, they're in with a 10. Right, so we're in, we're piled in. Obviously, these don't have any guns, and this guy couldn't see what was coming. So we just left them on the ground floor to keep it easy. So basically, what I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do these 3 into the grotesque, and the rest, which will be, should be 3 into the dude. I know he's got his shield handy, so he always passes on a 2. Look, it's millions of dice. I'm just going to roll them up, and then we'll tally it up and see what we get. I said we'll roll this off camera, but just to point out, I did use Supreme Disdain, so any 6s, I just think these guys are nails to kill. So I needed as many hits as I can. So I got this many hits on the Warlord. I got like 3 or 4 6s, which really helped. And I've got this many hits. That's from the Exarch, and that's from the other guys on the Grotesques. So we'll do some wound rolls. I think it's going to be 2s on your Autarch. Yeah, because it's strength 6, your Lancers. These ones are going to be Northland. And the Exarch, I'm going to use this. How many wounds have we got? 7?
No, 4.
4. What's that, armour? Or either 4 up invuln or something?
6 of armor, 4.
I'm going to CP a damage on one of them. Yep, so the Exarch's got 3 at -4. 2 damage, so it'll be invulns.
These are the grotesques.
Yeah, the space because he's got strength 8. Lance is better. Oh, he's tanked a lot. I had a feeling you might do.
And then Archon.
Yep, 4 on the Archon, 1 at a time. Passed. Fails. That's his power field gone. It's 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah.
There's 1 left.
At least you didn't roll it as the first one.
Is any minus on it?
It's -4 on the save.
-4.
So his field save, but it's 2 damage, so it's 2 feel no pains, isn't it? It takes 1. So a bit of a whiff, but I think I needed to get in there and start seeing if I could do some damage. So I'll let you do some attacks back. Yep, auto coming back. All hit. T4.
Yep.
As his strength 4.
Strength 4.
Yep, 4's supposed to win. 1.
Reroll 1. And I should have rerolled once for the hit as well.
You hit with everything.
Oh, just
So 2 wounds, what's minus?
2 wounds, -2.
-2 for the husk blade, so 5 ups. So we save 1, fail 1.
3.
3 kills a bake.
Grotesques.
I'll let you
Take off. I knew that was a bad idea.
15 attacks. Hit on 2s now. Because of powerful beam.
And do they reroll for this guy as well?
No.
Nice.
What don't need to do. Only strength 5.
So 3s.
3.
It's good enough, strength 5 in against Eldar. Should be enough to kill a lot of
4,
bakes.
6, 8, 10, 11 at -2.
We've got 11 at -2, so 11 5 ups coming up. Easy. Oh, well, actually.
Oh my god.
That's not. What's the damage?
Throw these dice away, will you?
What's it, look, it's either it's hot or cold, isn't it? There's no in between. What's the damage? That's 1 bake, 2 bake, and a wound. So I'm going to take 2 bakes, and we'll put a wound on that guy there at the edge. So, as I've said down there, I knew I would hurt, but obviously checking the engineer's card, basically what it means for Andy's turn, if this unit wants to score engineers, it can't attack. It can move or fall back, but it's not allowed to attack, so it means you wouldn't be able to stay in combat and throw loads of attacks into these guys. But to be fair, I don't know if you'd have fell back anyway, but it means that by not doing that, I know, because they would have happily stayed in to punch them, so these could shoot with their targets, but now they're going to move back, and it's, are you going to leave them, and you know what I mean, do it. So anyway, we're going to tally up my points, because that was I'll be fair, that was the thing I wasn't sure of, and it's a bit of a waste, I'll be honest. Have I? Witches and mandrakes? Yeah, I didn't have a very good turn. They said you passed a heck of a lot of invulns over here, so you've got a good chance of kill more, definitely. Definite good chance of kill more. Actually, to be fair as well, the units you've got left are going to take a lot of work to kill, a lot of invulns and feel no pain, so we'll tell you what my points going to Andy's turn 3. Right, so Andy's going to move up, these guys have come this way, these guys have pushed on, get into the Eldar grill, start tackling my castle. He had to push out here, which we knew would happen, didn't we, this turn with the castle, and he sort of spread out. These are still in Archon range, who stay locked in combat. This is zipped up as much as it can to go for recon, and these guys, as we're checking with the engineers, they are going to fall back, so they'll not be able to do anything, but that's the idea anyway, they wouldn't do anything. Should have just charged something else. I should have just charged it Archon when I was thinking about it, but oh no, because then you wouldn't have charged me to keep engineers. Oh well. It's sort of So Andy, I think. Yeah, my warlord. You come to try and get him?
Just one pot shot.
Yeah, he looks like he's the closest unit, or at least equal distance with everything around him, isn't it? So.
This is a character sniper.
He's hit.
I think it's strength 4.
Be forced to wound. What's it called again? A rape rifle.
X-rifle. No, the rape fingers come later. Yeah, strength 4.
Strength 4, forced to wound against the auto.
Oh,
It's been a nightmare with all the names, hasn't it? Elves v Elves. With all Christmassy and nice, Santa's Elves.
it's not going to kill him, so I'm not going to re-roll it.
What's damage D3?
It's only 1.
I wouldn't know.
The 2 Ossa factors in this unit are going to hit them.
Dire Avengers, yeah.
Both hits. Wound on 2s for poison.
Yep.
Both wounds, -3.
2 dead. 2 dead Avengers.
Yeah. Got loads of shooting this round.
I think back over the other side, isn't it?
That's it.
I'll let you have a think. Do you want to think about where to start? Because you got
So, this rabbit just going to go into these.
Shining Spears, yeah. I've got 2 CP left, so I might use lightning fast reaction. Oh, you can't. You Archon stayed in combat.
No.
Oh, you're falling back. Sorry, yeah. We were talking before though. I thought that's what you said you were going to do, didn't you? So
We were, weren't we?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, that's fine. Right, I will use lightning fast reactions then. So that's my CP back gone. Do I get one back? I haven't got one back about round 3. No, I'm out. All out of CP.
That's all your CP gone, is it?
It is spent. It's spent up.
And I'm going to spend 2 CP on him anyway.
What for?
So he can still shoot.
Charge. Yeah. Well, you don't have to do it yet. It's up to you. Isn't it? Well,
I think I have to declare it when he falls back.
don't know. So we're just arguing over the name. It's famed for treating the Eldar Codex and something else in the Drukhari. Cruel Deception. That's it. 2 CP.
It's more Dark Eldar.
Yeah. It's the same thing. You can basically fall back and shoot and charge his turn. So yeah.
So this Ravager's
First Ravager, yeah. So we're -1 to hit.
5s.
Yeah. Reroll 1s because he's still within range.
-1 to hit as well.
Yeah, because I paid the lightning fast.
So hitting on 6s.
Right. Okay.
Reroll a 1.
6s and 1s.
Good job. It won't fail.
So 2 hits.
2 hits. -3.
You've got a wound first, dude. We'll just go straight to the saves.
Strength 5.
3's the wound, yeah.
1 wound.
One wound.
-3.
And it's 4 up invuln against shooting attacks with Shining Spears. Damage is 2 in it, yeah, so 1's gone.
Okay.
And there for now.
He's going to fire his sprint pistol. Hits. Doesn't wound, but he rolls 1s. No wounds.
Does it wound?
Yeah.
Poison, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, he's good. 3, no minus. 3 up armor, yeah, we're good.
This Ravager's going to shoot him.
Yep. How many wounds has he got left? Is this the really damaged one?
No, he's got 10.
Oh, right, so you got it.
He's upper bracket.
So -1's just to fly, so is it 4s? And we're out of range, so just 4s, flat 4s. Oh, Andy. Look at that. 4 1s would have been available. You had to do it for recon, that's
Yeah.
didn't it? So 1 wound? No. What's his strength? 6 or 5?
5.
So it's no wounds. Whoosh. So I think, is it just this left for a gun?
Just that last for shooting, yeah. So he's going to have the one the same target.
Yeah. Same again. You've got to do a bit better this time. I don't want to curse you, but
He's within range this time.
yeah, he's in range of 1s, yeah. It's better. So that's lots. 6, 7 hits, is it? 6, yeah, that's good. Looking for 5s. Oh, 2.
2.
And -3, wasn't it? So no, 2 go throughs, 4 damage. He's down to 2 wounds left. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we forgot like loads of shit. Right, go for it. Right. I don't think you can feel the charge, but this guy can see him obviously when he comes in. So we've got laser lance, which I'll re-roll because it's Overwatch, which misses. That's what I was scared of. I was like, I might lance him. Now I got 4 6s here though, so that's alright. So we got one hit. I'll re-roll the field wound. Yeah, no, yeah, toughness 3, 1 wound.
Oh yeah.
1 wound, no minus. Totally a take a wound.
Yeah.
Power from pain though.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Saves it.
good. So he's in.
We might not be if we roll double 1.
He's definitely in. And there was some more charges down the other side, wasn't there? So he's on the ground floor. Okay, so
Give it to them as well.
yeah, okay. Again, just roll a dice, and you only need to roll 1. You only need like 3 or something. 2 or 3. Yeah, he's in.
The other two going to this one, I think.
These guys.
We'll do a watch off camera because you've got like 6-7 wounds or something. So, just laughing because this guy rolled a double 6 to hit with these pulse lasers and 6s to wound. Missed with everything else, but it's minus 3 3s.
1 save, 1 go through.
So it's 3 damage. Are these going to charge as well? Because advice is I'll keep it. Because if you re-roll the save, I can't kill. How many wounds are there?
4 piece.
Well, I can't kill him. It's 3 damage. And if you need the re-roll on their charge, I would keep it for that. Because I mean, if it could kill one and you want to keep it, one's on 1 wound.
3 damage.
Yeah. So he's on 1 wound, and then it's going to be important for these guys. That's all.
No. I'm going to try him first.
Well, you've got to declare who they charge together, though. Yeah, so what's happened is they're in and he's humming along because these are 9 inches away from the Avengers and 10 from the Warlord. So what you do when you declare to pick a charge, you've got to declare which units they're charging. So for example, your guy that had them, oh no, it's him with the no Overwatch mask. Yeah. Declare everything, just say everything within 12 and see where you get, because nothing can Overwatch him.
Right, okay.
That's what I would do, and then you've got options. Yeah. So he's charging everything within 12, we'll measure up in a minute. So he's got an 8, so we know it's 10 to him and 9 to these, so he's failed either way, but he can re-roll the power from pain. Or do you want to re-roll the 2 with a command point? Because you've got a 6. But it's whether these need it. You're going to re-roll the 2.
Yeah. This is the re-roll.
Yeah. So it's a 12. So he's charged twice on a 12 with no Overwatch. He's at 24 inches of movement.
That back as well.
I just love him, and he's rolling super hot right. This guy got a 12 on the charge, and they got a 12, so they can make it into these guys. So basically, he's come around here, so he can pop in here and get consolidated into them Dire Avengers as well. We'll do some Overwatch off camera, because basically the only units within 12 each charge was the Autark, but they didn't charge the Autark, did they?
Nope.
They just went for the Dire Avengers. Right, so you're good. I've got no command points to interrupt, so I think it's probably a foregone conclusion down here. I will do theirs off camera.
He declared everything, so he can. Oh no.
Aye, that's what I mean, it's too far away. But I couldn't Overwatch him in the first place. I thought you did the same with them, but you didn't. You just go in Avengers.
Right. Yeah.
Quick amendment, just in case people notice on the camera, you actually changed it. This guy wanted to go this way around to let the troop unit pile in around that way. So that's all good. It's all good. So I tell you what, we'll do a summary turn, because they should be dead. It's just weighting numbers and stuff. They should be dead. Down there, I fully expect those guys to be dead. Well, maybe come back for the roll down there, because if you whiff, then there's a good chance I could hurt you back. But I think down here's 4 gone, so we'll just roll some dice and come back. Right, we've done loads of the combats down here. These Drazar actually killed the tank on his own. He didn't even activate. Drazar, isn't it?
Yeah.
These guys, I wish I hadn't rolled as well on the armour saves. So I saved all bar 2 of like 9 or something like that, wasn't it? Or 10. So unfortunately now I'm knocked up, which means you've got an extra body over here for holding this, which you'll probably get hold more now your turn, which is quite good. And we've gone over there, we've got this many saves at -2 on the Shining Spears from the Autark, from the Archon, everyone else is attacked. So now they go through and there's single damage. Ooh, you need to roll terrible. Because they've all got, the Exarch's got 3 and the guy's got 2.
They all went through, yeah?
All went through, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So even if you put it well, there's not. There's a way I could stay alive, but you're going to be sensible and put the 3 wound on the single guy and then the 2 and the 1 wound.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. So that is, he's gone. So if you want, you can pale forward a little bit. And that should get you kill more, I think, for this turn as well. Because we've lost Shining Spears, the Dire Avenger guy lived. Shining Spears, Shining Spears and a Falcon. I think that's it. And I killed 2. I honestly thought you would get 3 there. If you'd have got 3, it would actually put you in a worse position, because then everything here could shoot at these. So that's tactical play, I think, to keep it at 2.
That's what I meant to do.
Oh yeah. Right, so we'll score up the points and see what we're at for going to turn 4. Brutal game this. Right, movement done. The scores are getting very close now. 18-16. This guy stayed still. This guy stayed still. Yeah, I did stay still. These guys have moved around. They've maxed out their engineers now, so they can't score anything. A little move around here. I'm humming and hawing about the Reapers. Still not decided on them yet. They stayed still down here, and the Flyer's gone there. So, because the Reapers have got some good targets. Tempted.
4, isn't it? 4. Yeah. T4, yeah. So 1 save.
I'll have a think. And I have decided to push the Reapers out here just so they can see these flyers. These vehicles, start putting some hurt on. So we'll go into the psychic phase, skip over it, because I don't know what's going to happen. Might do a bit of smitey action. We'll just see. So we outnumber these guys now, but we'll go for guide on the Reapers one more time. We'll re-roll that. Oh, it doesn't go off. We'll go for Doom on that unit that's down there. That does go off, so they are doomed. We'll also jinx them with the Warlock. No, it doesn't go off. And this Warlock down here will protect the Reapers. No, it doesn't go off, so not a lot of powers off this turn. Right, shooty phase.
Let's go.
Shooty phase. Dire Avengers don't even have pistols. That's so strange, isn't it? Like, all the Marines get pistols now. I don't know why they wouldn't give them pistols as well.
Because they're so alive and they'll just wear them down.
Pretty much. Right, I know there's a dude over there on 1 wound, isn't there?
Yes.
So the Tempest Launcher from here is going at the dude at 1 wound, his unit. And then I'm going to do... Where's the one on not many wounds?
This one.
And how many wounds I got? 3. So I'm going to do 3 dudes at that. Yeah, I'm going to do 3 dudes at that, the rest at that, and the Tempest Launcher over there. So we'll start with the 3 dudes, 2 hits. I'm going to re-roll that hit. Yeah, 3 hits. Does he get an in-run? I'm going to re-roll that for a wound, so that's 3 wounds on the really damaged one. Fill them all, 9 damage. Does he blow up? That's what I'm hoping for. Go on, just roll them. I'll roll the hits for the other guy while you're doing that. Oh, they've all hit.
I need 7 6s.
Right, get a 6 now though. No, I thought you were going to get one there. So that doesn't wound, and that does. So we've got 4 on this guy. Same thing. 4. How many fail? That's got 10 wounds on him, so he can't die. It's 3 damage flat, so 9 wounds. Two, so he's took 7, he's down to 3. And we'll do the Tempest Launcher. I'll keep 9 shots.
He's only got 9 this time.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to re-roll. I think you can re-roll the dice, it says, so like you probably re-roll both, but I'm just going to keep 9. Just in case any haters there. So 3s. A couple of misses. Toughness 5, aren't you? Grotesques. So I think it's 4s. 1, 2, 3 wounds. So 3 Hinwin saves.
1 goes through.
That's it. Feel no pain, just 1. Oh, he got him. So he's got the wounded one, which is what I wanted. Less models to worry about. So that's one flyer down. We've got one flyer here. Hang on, let's have a look. Right, so this guy's going to put all his guns into this guy. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Smart choice, don't know. Yeah, I don't think I want to take 10 wounds, so... And they've got, how many wounds they got each? Ooh. And they can still score your engineer's can't they? None of them are wounded though, we can't see them. I know, that's what I'm saying. Look.
Yeah, they're on bottom floor now.
I can all cover. That's the thing, that's what I'm thinking. If I can medals, I've got 4 wounds. What's that save? 4 up in one?
3 saves at -3.
See, the thing is, like, one solid hit off a pulse laser, I'll knock that out, but there's a chance you get a random 6, or you got a 5. I'm just going to have to go against this. So the sun cannons, are you minus to hit? You're not here, no. So he's got 1 hit, 1 miss, sorry, and the pulse lasers, 2 hits. So I'll re-roll the miss with that one for his thingy. Right, so that's a miss. Pulse lasers 3s, and this one will be ITC. Right. So I'm going to re-roll one of the pulse lasers. Yep. So you've got a pulse laser -3 for a flat 3. Goes through, and another one at -3 for a D3. What are you thinking of CP? It's worth it against that because that's the flat 3 if you're going to do it. Yeah. Goes through. No. So then the save on the D3 damage one? No. So 3 plus 3, 6. Ooh. Need 4 6s. No. I don't think it matters if he blows it. Yeah, technically you might get these guys. Roll, just roll. No. So that's the 2. Reapers are done, this guy's done. Oh, none of them are wounded either, are they?
Huh?
None of them are wounded either. Yeah. I'm going to go against the... I'm going to go against the Ravager for 7 shots.
Yeah, I think I will.
Are you out?
No.
How many CP you got left? 2?
Just spent 2, so I'll get either of them back. Yes, I'll get 1 back.
So reroll one of them. So that's that many hits.
Now he's minus 1.
I'll reroll a failed wound. 4, but one's at -4.
Fine.
Saved.
3 more, yeah. Any random?
No, but they're 2 damage each. So he's got 4 field no pains to make. Oh, this makes 2 of them. Clinging in. He loves to hit. Right, this guy is going to put the Bright Lance is measured just outside of 36mm out. So he's going to put, there's a chance for a kill. I'm going to go everything into Drazor. Good chance for a kill in it. Twin Bright Lances, 2 hits, 2 wounds. Shuriken. I'll reroll a miss.
He's tough 4, by the way.
Yeah. Right. So we've got 2 wounds with the Bright Lance at -4. I'll put them there. And we've got 3 wounds with the Shurikens, but 2 are at -3. So I know he's got a 2-up armor, hasn't he? So may as well do the Bright Lances first. So he's failed 1, passed 1, and then 5 ups on these. On 2 of them. 2 5-ups. And then 1 will be a 2-up. So he's lost the wound already. And then he's past that. He's got 2-up armor. So he's 1 down plus D6. So 5. He's got 6 feel no pains to make. I think he's got 6 wounds, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
He needs a 6. No! Oh, he's got him. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop off my shields and don a 2-up serpent shield. Yeah. 24 inches, closest enemy units, D3 mortal wounds, which would be these. 3. So 3 mortal wounds on one of these guys. There is a strat to do that again, but obviously I've got no thingy, so one of them's down to 2 wounds. Yeah, they're definitely the closest, I think. And I think that's it for my shooting. Because I've got no, like I said, no pistols or anything like that, so we're going to charge. Everyone's going to charge in. I don't think I can fail. It's all just things.
I'm already in combat as well, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I'll roll off camera just because people might want to place around in different places. Expected, the charges are all in down here, trying to put as many attacks into this doomed unit as we can. So we'll start with the Autarch. 4 attacks hitting on 2s. He can reroll 1s for himself. Oh, handy that is, isn't it? Strength 6. Toughness 4. 5. Toughness 5. She's got 3 wounds because you are doomed at -4.
It's alright, just thought I'd apologise for that instead. It's just because the bottle of water on that, we didn't want to get cheap crap, but at the same time, we didn't want to be charging you a £100 bottle.
There's water in the top.
Toilet, you that?
3 wounds, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's 3, 4, 3 in runs.
2 going through.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
Ooh! What's this?
It's a lance, laser lance.
Oh, the outer.
Yeah.
4 dead?
Yeah. You feel 4 saves.
3.
So 3 are dead.
No, 2.
Well, I was going to say I can't kill any more than saves you failed. So you failed 2 saves. Yeah, 2 are dead.
Oh.
And then I'm going to do the rest off camera. There's just loads, isn't it, to go around. So the aspect warriors and warlock stuff's 8 wounds to save. See, I was wanting to jinx you, but like, failed.
3 going through.
Yeah, and they're just single damage.
2 up here.
3, good. That's what I wanted. I wanted to take some numbers out. So then, I'll just point out this guy was the target of a charge, but I didn't tag around him, so you come in, so you get attacked anyway. Because he knew I wasn't going to put any attacks into him, basically. I was going to try and fill his unit down. So we'll do some attacks back here and we'll see what happens.
So the Hebe. 3.
Any minus?
Nope.
So 1's dead. Take that guy off. Actually, take him off. That was him, wasn't it? I'm not. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 5 guys, yeah.
11.
Where you going though? Friendly advice for some of them. That one's got 1 wound left, so that's a unit for a kill. 2 into him and 3 into another squad.
I'll put a coffist and him into him, so that's 5 attacks.
Yeah, and then these 3 into the.
5 attacks first. They all hit the same, so all hit on 2s. Wound on 4s.
He's strength 3.
Poison.
Oh yeah, poison, sorry. 4. That's a good wound roll though. 7.
Yeah, so that's 3 on him.
Right, so we'll do his 3 because it's different for a kill point. He needs 4s. Oh, he's dropped it. And then 4 on the other squad. So we killed him and 3 of the other squad. 1, 2, 3.
You sure you want to take? Yeah.
That one.
It's a consolidation there.
It stops you pushing through.
Yeah.
So I lost 3 there, so I need a morale. So they're fine 7. I think I lost 1 in the other one, so they're fine. I think, are you immune to morale or anything like that?
As well.
So yeah, they're immune to morale, but importantly I killed just enough to make sure my guys get it, or survive, made enough armor saves. So it's getting nail bitey stuff now. It's about like thinning units down and killing key units and making sure stuff can't move. Right, so yeah, that's the end of that turn as we're moving to Dark Eldar turn 4. Right, literally, I know no one's seen this, right, but that was the longest movement phase. That took longer than when you had all your models on the board. Right, so basically huddled around there. They've stayed down there. This flyer jumped up here so we can see everything, get recon. And he's played his strat. I can't remember the name, but it's basically. Yeah, that's the one. These come back at full strength down here.
That only cost me 1.
And it cost him 1 CP, so he's got 2 left.
Yeah.
Oh no, did you nick one of mine? Battle round 4. I think you nicked one of mine.
Yeah, that's on there. I've got 2 left.
That means you only get 1 per battle round, can't you? So you've already got 1 battle round 4, so he's got 1. He's still on 1. So basically his plan, because he was humming and hawing, is he's going to try and take out the flyer. I've killed 3, he's already got 1 because there's an Avenger died here. So I'm going to bring these back at full strength, attempt to charge, get this guy to charge in, kill both units of dire Avengers, which will be 3-3, and then obviously the plane goes down 4-3, which will give him hold more, kill more as well, which will be big. I think I'm probably a point or 2 ahead, so that might even shunt you into the lead.
I've got 3 guns in here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and thin them down a little bit.
Which is the squad of 4?
Yeah.
I thought you were going nuts there. It's like,
No.
But we don't. I want to do this off camera so people can't see what happens and then see where we'll come back to.
Everything at the flyer.
He's just going to all hit the fire. These guys did shoot and they killed the Dark Reaper. We moved a little bit ahead. So basically the guy charging here so no one could overwatch, so everyone's going to heroically intervene. It's a bit out of sequence, but that was going to happen anyway, so we just did it. Just so you didn't forget. And then everything's going to the flyer, so we're hitting on 4s with a -1.
Yeah.
He's got 4 hits. 5s to wound, isn't it? Is it on T6? Strength 6? Strength 5. 5s to wound. So close. Oh, he's got none. He's got none. Oof. Right. Because you've got no other guns. The big one is the charge. It's now 10 inches. Because I remember you say, you absolute swear word. But it is re-rollable.
Game is fuck.
It is re-rollable. I'm trying to teach you. I'm schooling you.
Good job with the same age, isn't it?
Oh, it's a 6 and 0. You've got a CP that one.
For the CP, that
I'd
one.
rather than the re-roll. Definitely. He needs a 4. Good luck. Oh, it's a 4. So they come smashing in. Well done. So as you can see, these guys have made it in. So they're all in. Basically, where do you want to start? Because none of the characters are targeted charges with us, so
They're not, but
I think these will have enough to kill.
Yeah,
what you probably want to do is a big chunk into these 2, with the rest into these, with him into these or something.
I'm going to make him fight last.
With your ability. Well, he's going last
His
anyway.
ability, yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Right.
Do it anyway, but like,
If he's going last, he's going last.
just because he can. He's doing it because he can.
So we've got 2.
Right. Well, just an absolute.
Just read this as Andy massively fluffing again.
Well, actually, it was a bit of both.
It was a good plan.
Bit of both. So basically, these guys did a hell of a lot of wounds on there, saved, and the Exarch ended up on 1 wound. These guys didn't do so well on the wound roll, was it? And I only killed 1. And this guy put all his attacks into the 1 wound Exarch, and he passed 3 saves. And unreal.
Good plan, not well executed.
So anyway, I think you're still going to score it because you're going to have more guys here. Because I cannot, even though these characters heroically intervene, then they pile in to attack or whatever, I'm still not going to be able to kill enough to knock them down. So we'll do that off camera and see where everyone comes back and tally the scores up. They're immune to morale, your guys anyway, so it doesn't even matter if any die, they're not run away. But importantly, I couldn't believe it because you haven't killed any this turn, which might be big. That might be big for points. So that's everybody attacked down here. We've got this fella down to 1 wound from the 4CR and Autark. I don't think anybody else killed. He passed all the saves and stuff, didn't he? So we knew that would happen. They need to be down there. So anyway, we'll get Andy's points scored up.
2 points ahead.
It's 24-22 is going to the last turn. It'll have to be the last turn, isn't it?
We're going to have to be quick.
We're going to wrap this up. I haven't got much left. Your movement phase is your 40-minute movement phase.
I was going to say, did you?
Well, look, realistically, we'll talk it out. I'm going to score recon because the Rangers are there, the tank will stay down here.
Yeah.
I've got units in everywhere. The Flyer's going to go where it wants to go, so I will score recon.
You max out your recon.
Yeah. In terms of kill stuff, he's definitely going to die, and your Flyer, I'll die. I'll say that easily because the Reapers are there, and I've got enough attacks to put 1 wound on a guy there, so I'll definitely get a kill point.
Definitely kill, yeah.
Whether these guys would kill Twin Brightlands, shooting catapults and all his splinters into them, maybes. I don't know, that's the thing we'd probably have to move for. So say maybe 1, 2, possibly 3, because I wouldn't go down there, and the flyer. So
definitely what you've got. Yeah.
Because they would be dead.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So they would be dead. But what I would have done is move that under there to get for the hold. So we'd say we killed 3, which means you wouldn't have those. But you would. They have maxed out engineers, but you definitely have hold 1. You wouldn't have recon.
Nope. Well, I've maxed out everything.
And you probably wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to. Well,
definitely wouldn't be able to kill them.
Look, you would definitely kill. I'd say this time at least the 2 units of Dire Avengers with those attacks. Right. But that would probably be it. So it wouldn't be the kill more. So you would definitely get a kill, and you would get a hold. But I would get the kill more, hold more.
Yeah.
And I would have maxed my recon.
Yeah. So that would have been 5, 2.
5-2, which would have put me 5 points ahead at the end or something like that.
5 points ahead.
Which would have
29, 24.
So it would have been. Did you think you'd get that after the sort of first couple of turns of shooting?
Yeah.
It was like I did say in my defence. I said I knew, no matter how well I did, it was going to be brutal on the return. You were going to smack me out because I needed to come out to get all my guns to bear on you. And once I did, I was then in your shooting range, and we're so fast both armies. I knew recon wasn't going to be a problem. We're basically flying on the board doing this, and then it was a case of. To be fair, if you hadn't made as many good in-run saves with these units, it would have been all our luck. They were your workhorse this game.
Covered stuff's always great.
Well, it is, or you absolutely fluff it, and luckily you didn't fluff arrows, because if you did, it might have been 6-7 point difference or something like that. But hey, this game
MVP right there.
He would have died at the end, and he deserved it for being a bell end. But he had 2, at least 2 12-inch charge rolls. Was it a third one?
No,
because by then he was down here anyways.
He's 30-inch charge from over here to over there.
24 inches plus 2 3-inch payloads. 30 inches in the charge stroke assault phase this guy moved. Unreal. And obviously you can't overwatch him, he's really good. And he normally doesn't do that kind of stuff, but it shows, especially this game when you're not necessarily losing points for him. As a Maelstrom card or whatever, it's worth just being nuts in it. But no, that was really good. I enjoyed that, and it was like. Obviously, I still think I'm in the ascendancy. I've still got a lot of clout left in my army, but at the same time, you're hidden. The work I would have to do, tabling doesn't count in this kind of stuff. I'd have to bloody hell. I'm going to have to come all that way to get them. It's not going to happen. It shows the resilience of this list that you've got enough to throw in someone's face and really cause them problems, and you've got enough to sit still and keep you on your scoring points every turn.
I think against something other than Eldar, I think I'll do all right. Just have to pray my next tournament I don't get too much Eldar.
Well, I think you're hoping really for something like a Marine list or a Guard list. A Guard's nasty, but at the same time, this guy could close down the Guard on me on his own pretty much. But no, I enjoyed that, but we're going to have to pack up because it's getting late now. But no, that was good. Closer. To be honest, I thought it was 1 point. When you started knocking the Falcons down and the things, I thought, and my Shining Spear sort of bouncing over there, not doing enough, I thought this could be a bit of a comeback on the cards.
Might have been if I hadn't fluffed all my rolls.
The thing is, we say MVPs, they didn't die, but they didn't have the hit that they would normally do. You fluffed a lot of their attacks, didn't you, every time, but at the same time, you made up for it because you made all that saves.
Power.
We had one. Very good one, right? Cool, thanks. We'll get this on. Thanks for watching.